Hi all, welcome to challenge 4 of PySpark and SQL coding challenges series. So I think we have covered 3 challenges so far and this is the next one. Okay. So in this challenge also we will be seeing a few new PySpark transformations that I think we have not yet seen. Okay. Through our PySpark and SQL series also and this coding challenges series also. Okay. So sorry, I introduce you to the problem statement. Okay. The problem statement is there is data of people, okay, using mobile numbers, okay. The same person can be present in multiple lines, okay, and there can be many records for one person, right? So we want to write a PySpark program to keep only one record for each person, okay, and all the mobile numbers should be added as part of new column, right? We'll see that how to do that, right? Let's first understand the problem. So here is the data. This I have kept, let's say, a unique person ID that might be the unique citizenship number that we have, right? Okay, the name of person, the mobile number, and the service provider. Let's say I've just kept a dummy service provider 1, service provider 2, service provider 3, right? So if we see for person 1, okay, I see this record is present in multiple lines, right? So we have to do what we have to do. We have to bring this person 1, all the records in single line and keep all the mobile numbers together, right? That's the meaning of statement 1. Statement 2, what it is saying, there can be duplicates in the data. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's understand statement 2 later on, right? First, let's focus on first one, right? So, for first one, what I have to do is I have data of single person in multiple lines. I just want to put it in the same line. Okay, the output would be one person and this mobile number, this mobile number and this mobile number will be kept together, right? Service providers, we are not looking at service providers because there is no such requirement mentioned in problem statement. So service provider is just there. Okay, and for us primary key is our person ID. Okay, same person can have, I think different persons can have same name. Okay, so that is fine. If you see person ID 3 has name person 1, right, that is fine, that is okay. Different people can have same names. Okay, we are not looking for this one. Our primary key is person ID, right? So let's try to understand how to solve the first, first problem. Okay, so for first one we have, let me just copy this one, okay, and put it here in the end, right? So for first one we have, there is transformation called collect list, right? Collect list in PySpark. Okay, what it will do is, if I group by based on these two columns, right, and if I collect list for mobile number, it will prepare the array or list, okay, of all the mobile numbers where one and person 1 is involved. One and person 1, one and person 1, right? Fine. So this is collect list is a new transformation that we are learning in the very first, I would say, the problem statement, right? So let me go to Databricks, the free version. Okay, I have mentioned the challenge here. Okay, now here what I have done, I have just done a little code part. This imports and all that stuff, I think we have seen many times in PySpark series also, and this PySpark and SQL coding challenges also. This mobile data, right, I have just kept this Python list. Schema I have created, I have person ID as integer, name as string, mobile number as long, and service provider ID is string, right? And I have just created the data frame. Let me run this. Okay, so now for the first problem, what I said, there is transformation called collect list, using which I can collect the mobile number for these people, right? I can create an array. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just go to the next line. Okay, and I'll write, let's say, collected, okay, mobile numbers, for example, right? What I have to do, I have to take the original data frame mobile df, and what I said is I have to group by base, like I want to consider two columns here. Okay, I want these two columns in the output, that's why I'm considering person ID and person name, right? Mobile df dot group by Okay, group by using which column? First column is person ID, right? And second column I want to keep is person name, right? And next what I have to do, I have to aggregate, right? It is same, right? We have seen average, we have seen, max min when we were in our pyspark series, right? It is same way. It is just doing the aggregation around these two columns. Okay, and the aggregation type is collect list. It's simple, right? So what I'll do, aggregate f dot collect list. Okay, for which list I have to collect? Mobile number, right? I'm going to collect mobile numbers. Okay, and I'll just assign, let's say, name to this new column, right? I'll just put alias. These things you have already seen, these things you have already seen in our pyspark series, right? This is just the new transformation I'm trying to introduce you all with, right? So collected phone numbers, right? Let me just display this one, display, right? Let's run this. Okay, what it is saying, f is not defined. Okay, this I let me run this. Which f is not defined? F dot call, f dot collect list, right? Let's again run this. Name f is not defined. Dot group by f dot call person id, f dot call name, f dot collect list. Okay, f dot call dot alias. Why it is giving error name f is not defined? Okay, just a second. Let me see why this error. Have I defined f here? Oh, from pyspark.sql. Oh, that's the problem. Sorry. SQL. I have to just import functions as f. Fine. It's okay. Okay. Let me again run this. Okay. If f is not imported, I don't not imported. If all functions are not imported as f, I don't need to keep f dot. I just can keep call. Right. Generally, we keep f dot to differentiate between the pyspark functions and original Python functions. That's the only reason, right? Let me, I think this is already formatted. Okay, fine, right? So if you can see now, person 1 with person ID 1 has got only one column, right? There's only one column. Okay, row, sorry, row. Okay, and all the mobile numbers that person ID 1 is using is in the same column. Okay, it has created an array. Okay, if 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, 6 7 8 9, right? And this the mobile number. So now here first problem is solved. Now the next thing is, if you see the mobile number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, it is same, right? So why we need the two entries? Why do we need it as two items in this list, right? It can be only one because it is the same mobile number, right? Okay, so what I'll do, I think as same is the case for person 2 also, right? Mobile number is same, right? That's our part number 2. Okay, what part 2 is saying is, huh, so what it is saying, there can be duplicates in the data. Okay, one person can be present with same mobile number multiple times, right? So we have to keep only unique entries, okay, for the new column that is getting created. Now there are multiple ways to achieve this. Okay, I think you might be knowing the two ways, right? So distinct is there, and drop duplicates is there, right? Drop duplicates. Okay, so yeah, let's use these things and drop duplicates, and then I'll introduce you to some one new transformation, right? One new function. Okay, so what I have to do, let's say I'll copy this as it is. Okay, I'll paste it here. Now I'll write unique collected mobile numbers, right? We are looking for unique, right? Okay, oh sorry, what happened? Fine. Okay. Now what I have to do, I have to do little pre-processing. before this group by, I want to apply distinct, right? And distinct I want to apply on which columns? I want to apply on person ID, person name, and mobile number, right? So while using distinct, if you have watched my PySpark series, there I have explained we have to select the column first on which I want to apply the distinct, right? So first is column is person ID, second column is person name, right? And third column is mobile number, right? And next is distinct. Next is distinct. Okay. A second. I think this dot I removed. Distinct dot group by. Right. Group by, this thing will remain as it is. Group by collect list will remain as it is. We are just doing little pre-processing. I'm selecting the columns I want to apply distinct on. Okay. And let me name this as 1 1. Right. Let's run this now. Right. Now if you see person ID 1, it is showing only one entry for this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, because what it has done in the start we have applied a distinct. Okay, so it has kept, let's say, this row, it has removed this one. Okay, we have not applied distinct based on the service provider, because that we are not going to consider. That is nowhere in the problem statement. If service provider is different, that is fine. That cannot be the case actually. I think 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 same number should have same service provider, but that's okay. Maybe we can say the service provider has changed or something like that. Okay, maybe just an assumption. Okay, this is not an important column for us. Okay, so what it has done, it has kept only one entry for that person and that person ID. Okay, and then it has applied a collect list, right? Now there is next way. If we want to skip, so here what we have done, we have first applied a select transformation, then we have applied distinct transformation, right? So we have added two more transformations on top of this group by, right? So as transformation, see, this select is going to create new data frame, this distinct is going to create new data frame, right? And then this group by and this stuff will work. Now there is next option, you all know, we have drop duplicates part, right? Where we don't need to apply select, right? We directly can drop duplicate and select the columns based on I want to drop the duplicates, right? So what I can do, just to avoid the double transformation I am doing, I'll just remove this select. Okay, I'll remove this. I'll put drop duplicates, right? And then the column names. So what are the column names? First is person ID, right? Second is what? Person name, right? And third is what? Mobile number, right? Service provider, there is no relevance for us. Okay, so let me just format this. Okay, right? This also will format. Where is that format Python? Right? Okay, so what we have done, we have skipped the select transformation, we have kept one transformation, skipped one transformation in between, right? I'll just name this data frame as 2, right? 2 2, right? Let me run this. It is going to give us the same results. Okay, it is going to drop the duplicates first and then it will be doing group by, right? Fine. Now the next thing is, the next way is, we will not need to do this drop duplicates also. Okay, how? I'll let you know that how. First I'll write the code, I'll run the code, and then I'll let you know. Okay, so then I'll explain the transformation that I'm using, right? So now unique collected mobile numbers 3, for example. Okay, so mobile df dot group by. Okay, which columns I want to use. First is, let's say, person ID, right? Second is, let's say, person name, right? And third is, let's say, I want to group by based on two columns, correct? Two columns only, right? Okay, dot aggregate, sorry, not a double f, aggregate f, f dot there is one transformation called collect set, right? Let me first run this and I'll explain you what is collect set, right? Mobile number, right? Dot alias, let's say unique collected phone numbers, right? And I'll just display this one dot display, right? Let's see what output it is giving. See, it has removed the duplicates. Now, why that is so? We have not done any drop duplicates before, not done any distinct before. Okay, why that is so? Now, here what it is doing in list, if we do collect list, whatever data it has, right? For example, it has 3 rows, right? It has 3 rows for person one. It has taken all these rows as it is, though there are duplicates or anything, it is not going to worry, right? It is just collecting the list for all the items. Now, what is difference in collect set? If you are aware of sets, right? Sets you must have learned in your, I think, ninth or 10th standard mathematics, or you might have learned in Python, right? Concept of set. Sets does not allow duplicates, right? Sets will have unique items, right? So collect set will automatically remove duplicates, right? That's the functionality of collect set. Okay. So what we have got? We have got a better option, right? Here, why to add, let's say, two transformation or two steps in between while using distinct, one steps before group by, right? Just directly use collect set, simple, and you will get your output, right? So we are making our code more and more efficient this way, right? Okay, and now third is what? Let me just copy this one. Let's, I hope you have understood the difference between collect set and collect list, right? It's just the sets concept that we have already learned, right, in 10th standard or wherever, right? Python, right? Okay. The next thing is business wants the above data with one new column confirming if person is using more than one mobile number. Okay, let's say if there is more than one mobile number, more than one number, then write as true, write as yes maybe, or else no, right? That's what business is looking for. Now this is very simple. If you can think of it, it is very simple. How we are going to achieve this is, I have already told you the size transformation in last challenge, right? So if size of this array is more than one, then yes, they are using multiple mobile numbers. If size is one, okay, it is not going to be less than one. If person is not using phone number, that is not going to be in our data, right? For now, okay. If it is one, then no, not using multiple phone numbers, okay. But to achieve this correctly, we need duplicates to be dropped, because if I use this data, right, where it has duplicates, it is going to give me wrong results, right? It, for same mobile number, person is using same mobile number, it is going to tell me yes, there are this person too is using multiple phone numbers, which is not in true actually, right? So before going to step 3, we have done step 2 to remove the duplicate data, right? Okay, and this one, like size, I have explained. If else, for if else, we have what? Sorry, when otherwise in PySpark, right? Let's try to write that. So what I'll do, unique collected phone numbers. This I'll just copy this as it is, because I'm going to work, okay, ahead of this, right? I'll just unique collected mobile numbers. Let's say final df. I'll write final df, right? Final df. Okay, if I run this, it's the above output that we have already got. And now what I'll do, let's say new column I want to create, with column, okay, using, let's say, multiple mobile numbers, right? Yes or no. Okay, now we are going to use when otherwise, f dot when Okay, f dot size. Okay, f dot call, size of which column? Size of unique collected phone numbers column, right? Size of unique collected phone numbers if it is greater than, right? I don't know if I'm getting syntax errors. I generally do in when otherwise are right. Okay, f dot lit 1. Okay, if it is what, more than 1, then what I have to do? F dot lit yes, right? Okay, dot otherwise. If it is not, then f dot lit no. If it's not using greater than one mobile number, then it is no, right? Let me see if I have written the correct syntax. Oh yes, I have. Great. Okay, I have already told you this format Python will work only when your syntax is correct, right? So logic over here is, if your size of this column is greater than 1, then yes, your person, that person or that citizen or someone, it is using more than one mobile numbers, right? Now let me run this. Okay, it's running. See, yes, yes, no, 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 right? And now what they'll do, they'll just filter. Maybe in future they'll just filter yes entries. They want to do some, I don't know, some policy that people should not use more than or one or two or whatever mobile numbers, right? That's the, that is their job, that is business job, right? We will just do what business is asking for us. Okay, but we will understand what they want, right? Okay, so that's about challenge 3 in PySpark, right? Next thing what we will do, we will just write this entire code using SQL, right? So what I'll do, let me just create a temporary table for this temporary view. Create or replace temp view mobile, right? Let's run this. Okay, okay, first step what I have to do is I have to group by. Collect set I can use in SQL also, right? That is fine. So let me start with CT, right? Okay, Spark SQL, spark.sql with T1 adds select person ID, person ID, then person name, okay, then mobile number, okay, from mobile, okay. I have to add one more thing. What? Collect set, right? Collect set of mobile number will not be here. Okay, collect set of mobile number, collect set of mobile number from mobile, where, not where, yeah, group by. There is one thing in, I think, I don't know if that is there in Databricks, but group by all means it will group by using all the columns that we have specified in select, right? Person ID and person name, group by all, right? And let me just select this. Let's see what it is doing. Select star from T1 dot display. Next step we'll do. Okay, let's run this. Okay, looks correct. Fine. We have got our first step. Now for next step, what I have to do? I have to write one more CT, right? What I'll write? T2 adds, okay, select star, right? I have to select everything, whatever is there in T1. Case when size of, what is the column name? Unique collected, collect set. Okay, collect set. I have to this rename this. Collect set as, let's say, unique collected phone numbers. I'll just copy this name. Okay, I'm just going to alias this column so that I will use this later on. Size of unique collected phone numbers is greater than 1 then yes, right? Else no. Okay. And as what is the name I want to give for this column? Using multiple mobile numbers. Using multiple mobile numbers. Okay. And as this one, right? And what I'll do? Why this is this error here? Okay, select. Oh, this is not needed here, right? And as mobile number, right? And what I'll do? Select star from T2. It should be ending here, this bracket. The query should be ending here. Okay, select star from T2. Let's run this now. Okay, unique collected phone numbers cannot be resolved. What happened? Unique collected phone numbers, unique collected phone numbers. T2 as select star case when using multiple phone numbers, unique collected phone numbers. Just a second. Let me just remove this. Let me do select star from T1. It should take ideally whatever at or near star. Okay, this comma I have to remove. Okay, let's see. Okay, unique collected phone numbers is there. ZT2. Okay, group by all. T2 as and as T2. Yeah, and as from T1. From where I want. Yeah, from T1 I want it. I forgot. Right. From which table I want all these things? T1. Right. Let's run this. Yes, it has worked. Right. So silly mistake we have done. That's okay. We will correct our mistakes, right? We are capable of correcting our SQL and PySpark mistakes, right? Let's keep doing on. It's okay. This is the result. Same result we have got, right? Okay, so yep, that's what I wanted to walk you through. In this challenge, I think what we have learned is we have learned collect list, we have learned collect set, right? The two new transformations we have learned, and I think we have revised many things, group by and this stuff, right? Case when also we have observed, we have just made a practice, right? um, Using SQL, then when otherwise using PySpark, right? But it's very important to understand the problem statement. Now here we have ignored service provider because that is not relevant for us, right? Okay, that's all. Fine. I think that's everything for this challenge. Okay, I hope you are liking this and you are making regular practice of that. Okay, if you feel this is useful on YouTube, do like, share, subscribe, and comment. Okay, and if this is on Udemy, right, I think I'll post it to Udemy also. You can just post your reviews on Udemy, right? And on Udemy, basically, I have many options. I just saw there are options to add the QJs, right? There are option to add the lab. So I'm going to upgrade the this PySpark series actually on Udemy. Reason being, there are many options there. I can make people practice also. I can give quizzes to people on Udemy, right? So that advanced things are there, which I'll keep updated. So this course is going to be updated always, right? On Udemy, if I get new things, new labs I wanted to practice, I'll keep on adding that. I'll keep on adding the quizzes also, right? And YouTube, definitely we are going to add all the videos on YouTube also. Okay, fine, that's all. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next challenge.